Hello, welcome to this cardio Pilates for riders session. Not quite the same as going for a run, but what we're going to be working on in this session is your ability to maintain precision and control over your body placement, just like you would need to in the saddle when your heart rate is up. So this is particularly useful if you go cross country, if you show jump, if you compete in dressage at higher levels, any form of riding where your heart rate goes up but you still need to be precise with your hand and leg aids. So you want to be warmed up before you start, but let's just check in, make sure everything is set up and ready to go. So you've got that nice elastic spine drawing you up, tall but elastic through your spine. Let's watch, you've got no tension through your shoulders, so have some nice big rolls up, back and down. Make sure you're not carrying any tension into this session, just like you would if you were in the saddle. Doesn't matter what you're going to be doing, you don't want to be carrying tension or unwanted tension. Okay, keeping your knees soft, we're going to go down one side, just lengthen through the other, to come up, and then we're going to go down to the other side. So again, slowly down, feel yourself lengthening through the other side. Keep your knees really nice and soft. We'll do one more. Okay, then we're going to get going with some walking. So you're going to be doing opposite arms and legs, thinking about keeping your ribs sinking down so we're not getting that swinging forwards movement. Ribs are sinking down, connecting your upper body to your lower body. Then we're going to turn this into some marching. So opposite arms and legs. I've probably got loads of bits of grass stuck to my feet, I do apologise. It's always a really good look. So really feeling that you're getting your hips on the move. Try to keep your balance as you go. Then we'll see if we can do this on your toes. So you're going to go up. My hands may well be disappearing. Apologies. It's that fine balance between staying in screen and still being audible. So really try and push up onto your toes with each one that you do. You'll notice I've not got my mat for this session. I thought it'd probably be a little bit easier for me to not have the mat and not trying to worry about where my feet are going. Okay, one more with each leg. Fabulous. Okay, bring yourself down, have a little walk. We're going to move on to doing your rear lunge with a step up. I'll show you this forwards, I'll also show you it from the side. So you want to have your hands up as if you're holding some reins. You're going to go back down into a lunge behind you and come up in front. So lunge down behind, lunge up in front, or knee up in front. So down behind, up in front. And you want to be working on keeping your hands soft and level. Remember, the point of this session is to get your heart rate up, but you're still able to maintain precision and softness of movement. So your legs are on the go, hands stay soft, hands stay soft, and hands stay level. A couple more with this leg. Okay, I'll face you again, and we'll go for the other leg. So down and up, down and up. So again from the side, down behind, up in front. So you're looking to have control over your leg placement, upper body position, and there's nice, soft, level hands. So you're not interfering with your horse's mouth, no matter what your legs are up to. Couple more. Last one. That'll be okay. Feet down, have a little walk. Okay, we're going to move on to your star lunges on your toes. So I suggest hands onto your headlights, it's just a little bit easier to give you some positional awareness. We're going to go forwards, back, diagonal, back, side, back, diagonal, back, back onto a bent knee. Remember, you always want to land on a bent knee. Come back up onto the other leg, so back on a bent leg. Good. Side. Oh no, diagonal side, diagonal forwards, and forwards into the reverse. You're going forwards onto that bent knee. Diagonal, side, diagonal back, back onto the bent knee, into the reverse, back onto the bent knee, diagonal, side, diagonal forwards, forwards, off onto the other leg, forwards, diagonal, side, diagonal, back onto the bent knee, reverse on that leg, back onto the bent knee, diagonal, side, diagonal forwards, forwards onto the other leg, forwards, diagonal, side, diagonal back, back onto the bent knee, into the reverse, that leg, bent back, diagonal, side, diagonal, forwards, forward. Woo. Have a little breather. That is hard if you're not on a grippy surface, and make sure if you were struggling with that, next time you have a go, do it on a grippy surface. Okay, we're going to move on to your warrior. Once again, let's have your hands up in front. Sorry, I'm standing in a slight dip in the garden. Hands up in front as if you're holding your reins, looking to come forwards as if you're going over a great big fence, and then coming back up again. So forwards and come back up again. Side view. You're aiming to get to here. Now if you can get to that almost horizontal position, great. Don't panic if you can't. If you need to modify it and do smaller versions, that is absolutely fine. But again, whatever you do, your focus is on your hands staying nice and level. So the front view, find my dip in the ground, should be as you're going forwards and backwards, that your hands stay nice and level. And again, like with the one we did earlier on, your hands want to stay soft. So yes, this is hard work for your body. You're staying soft through your hands as you go. Let's do one more, then we'll swap onto the other leg. Find a little dip in the ground. Okay, and off you go again. As with the other side, if you can head for as horizontal a position as possible, brilliant. If you need to modify it, that is fine. This is one of those exercises that will really show you weakness differences or strength differences between your two sides. Don't be afraid of that. Embrace that and make it your challenge to make this movement as easy on one side as it is on the other. Let's do two more. Last one. Lovely. Okay, little break. Look, we'll walk on the spot. Okay, we're going to move on to doing some side taps with your feet. Okay, so I suggest you start with your hands onto your headlights. Stay in a little squat position. Try to get your shoulders over your headlights. And you're going to do side taps. Okay, then you can take your hands away. And again, even though your legs are quite busy, you want to keep your hands really soft. So your upper body is relaxed, maintaining that nice, soft, steady position, even though your legs are really on the go. Okay, then we're going to bring your hands down for a second, come up onto your toes, and then you're going to go into some squats on your toes. And to begin with, side view, again, you're thinking shoulders staying over your headlights. But we're then going to add in some changes. So you're going to have your hands up again as if you're holding reins, and you're going to go forwards and back. Forwards, back, try not to fall over. Staying on your toes throughout. So again, the side view, you come up, so your shoulders over your headlights, forwards as if you're going over a fence, and up. So imagine you're going over a grid, 3 strides between each fence. You want to sit up between each fence, but keep your hands lovely and soft and level. Try not to fall over. 2 more. Fabulous job. Okay, have another little walk. Okay, then we're going to do your foot series with your arms. So listen to the prompts for the legs, watch for the arms. If you get in a real tangle, stop the arms and just do the legs. So you're going to go onto your toes, bend your knees, drop your heels, straighten the knees. Onto your toes, bend your knees, drop your heels, straighten the knees. Onto your toes, bend your knees, drop your heels, straighten. Onto your toes, bend your knees, drop your heels, straighten. Onto your toes, bend your knees, drop your heels, straighten. Onto your toes, bend your knees, drop your heels, straighten. Last one this way. Onto your toes, bend your knees, drop your heels, straighten. I was all set to change then. Okay, let's go into the reverse. So you're going to go, bend your knees, lift your heels, straighten your knees and down. Bend your knees, lift your heels, straighten your knees and down. Bend, lift, straighten, 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 down. Last one. Bend, lift, straighten, down. Good job. Okay, let's really focus on control now. So you're going to stand on one leg, bring your arms up in front, take your arms out to the side, up, forwards and in, into the reverse, forwards, out, down and in. So you're doing basically a sort of circle, keeping your hands and arms really soft and flowing as you go. So as you do this, your heart rate will start to gradually come back down again. You're going to swap onto the other leg. And the same thing. So you're looking to keep your hands and arms soft and flowing through those movements. So it doesn't matter how difficult the work from your pelvis and below is. We'll finish with this one. It doesn't interfere with your contact. Okay, have a little walk on the spot. Okay, I'm going to go sideways. I'd like you to stand in a lunge position with your back heel down and your back knee straight. Try to keep your shoulders over your headlights as you push your headlights forwards and ease back up. And again, headlights forwards and ease back up. I'm going to do one more this way, headlights forwards, keeping your shoulders over your headlights. I'm going to swap and do the same thing with the other leg. So again, back heel down, back knee straight as you go forwards with your headlights, shoulders staying over your headlights, and up. And again, forwards with your headlights, and up. I'm going to do one more. Forwards, and back up. Okay. And then bring your feet back underneath you. Make sure you've got equal weight through your feet. That nice feeling of an elastic spine stretching you up tall. And we're going to finish there. Hopefully your heart rate has come nicely back down again, and that's all good. So just, if you found any of those hard to do, so that combination of having your heart rate up, yes, it's not really pounding, it's not like you've been for a run or gone for a bike ride, but if you found any of those harder to do because your heart rate was up and it wasn't just plopped in the middle of a normal session, then that's something you need to be working on a little bit more often, particularly if you are competing at those higher levels or doing a lot of jumping. You really want to be working on that control even when your heart rate is up a little bit. So I hope that was insightful. Hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already subscribed, please do so. It's just lovely when I see the numbers going up. Look after yourselves, and I will see you very soon.